The ruling class sees this as an opportunity to make the globe in their image. That's why they're locking everything down again. They see this as an opportunity to pass Medicare for all, to get rid of fossil fuels, to eradicate private property, everything on their wish list that they have wanted to do for the last couple decades, and with it, the last century, is finally within reach because of fear. Fear dominates people. And one thing that we should have saw more clearly, and we did talk about it with lockdown Joe Biden, and he'll lock down the country again, but one thing that we kept on telling people is that these lockdowns will disappear right after the election. Why did we think that? We thought that because we actually thought that most Democrats and most people that are in power that are on the left actually want what's best for their citizens. And this was foolish. Instead, we should have said, of course Democrats don't want what's best for people. They want what's best for them. They want the most amount of power, and they want to make the planet conform to their rigid ideological agenda. Don't believe me? Listen to the fully grown infant. I'll stop there. Let's listen to Justin Trudeau.
Building back better means getting support to the most vulnerable while maintaining our momentum on reaching the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development and the SDGs. Canada is here to listen and to help. This pandemic has provided an opportunity for a reset. This is our chance to accelerate our pre-pandemic efforts to reimagine economic systems that actually address global challenges like extreme poverty, inequality, and climate change.
Oh, okay, so now we get it. As Tucker mentioned last evening, and the point fits perfectly into what we've been saying, now we have a chance to be in charge permanently. Climate change, getting rid of fossil fuels, what a great opportunity. And it's not actually about stopping the virus. It's about having a list of demands that predated the virus that now we can implement because all of a sudden there's a crisis. And the metrosexual Justin Trudeau, who is a great living testament why every single man on the planet should lift weights and eat red meat and not follow whatever sort of agenda he's trying to push on the planet, who runs an entire country, is now all of a sudden saying we need to use this crisis as an opportunity to attack systemic poverty. Well, did you know because of these lockdowns that they're going to do in your state right now, all across the country and all across the planet, that over 100 million people have now gone back into poverty because of these lockdowns? But the reason they are doing this is they want conflict. They want a problem. Creating a problem and creating something that is a crisis then allows a state to expand their influence and their power so that then all of a sudden they can achieve their agenda of abolishing private property, of abolishing fossil fuels, where everyone rents, no one owns. People on the activist ideological left who are driven by ideology, they need conflict. They need it. Harmony does not allow them to expand the Leviathan. When we get along, when we are cooperative, when we are peaceful, then why would someone want to expand government dramatically? It's kind of like, life is okay. My wages are going up. I could pay my mortgage. I could take a vacation or two a year. I could spend time with my kids. My schools are not awful. I could drive on my roads. The police show up if I need them. I'm not going to totally revolutionize the country I live in. But all of a sudden, if you create crisis, then you're able to expand the state. What is the Great Reset? The Great Reset is a plan. It is a script for where they want to lead us. Where the most powerful prime ministers, billionaires, Wall Street bankers, and corporate titans want to destroy everything that has made our civilization the greatest in the history of the planet. The Judeo-Christian ethic, private property rights, rule of law, the Constitution, and they believe they're close. Play tape.
Now is the historical moment, the time, not only to fight severe virus, but to shape the system.
We have a unique but rapidly shrinking window of opportunity to learn lessons and reset ourselves on a more sustainable path.
History would look at this crisis as the great opportunity for reset.
The Great Reset is a welcome recognition that this human tragedy must be a wake-up call. It is imperative that we reimagine, rebuild, redesign, reinvigorate, and rebalance our world.
Reimagine, redesign, rebuild. Is there any more kind of cachet globalist phrase he didn't use in that with the prefix re? Revitalize. And soon you're going to have a revolt and a rebellion. We could play that game too.